So there's this thing called intensive week in my school where instead of the regular classes, we get to go really deep into one thing for the whole day for a week. My chosen topic was animation. Now admittedly, the time I spent learning about this endlessly vast and fascinating field was only a week, and I barely even scratched the surface of it. But there's something I learned from it, and in this video, I want to talk about that. Let me first give you a little overview of how it went. We started with the flipbook, the most basic form of animation. All you work with is a pencil and a small stack of paper. But what you can do with those things is endless. You can make anything happen. You can make a cup fly, you can make a pig dance, or you can make the world explode. It doesn't matter. Defying the laws of physics is easy. And that's the thing that makes the flipbook fascinating to me. Because it's so simple, there's infinite potential. It's the definition of your imagination is the limit. Now, I thought it would be interesting if I made a blob of water come to life in a sort of experiment gone wrong, so I made this little animation. It's simple, and there were some time constraints, so it's a little rough toward the end, but still, pretty cool, huh? So that was the flipbook. Then we moved on to using real-life objects. Pencils, clay, action figures, you name it. I used this little figure thing and some ducks to make this. It's much longer, but you get the idea. Now, I got this figure a few weeks before the intensive week, and I'd used it to draw and stuff, but with this, it became alive. I mean, it was moving, it was shocked, it was sad, it was happy. And all I did was take a few pictures and put them together. That's the power of stop motion. I actually learned while making this video that the word animation literally comes from a Latin word that means to give life, which is just so cool. After that, we moved on to our final project, a complete story with a character and sound. For this, I thought it would be interesting to combine the stuff we've been learning that uses paper and the stuff that uses real-life objects. I found this weird alien figurine lying around, so I wanted to use this to create a story that transitions from 2D to 3D. Now, I went on to make this, but throughout this course, there's something that's been vaguely on my mind. And it's that animation is freaking tedious. Like this flipbook that I made of the exploding blob, I spent at least 40 minutes making page after page of this bottle. And there's so much that goes into just making a single scene of a character walking. I mean, you take a picture of this, and this, and then your camera falls off, so you start again. There's all of this effort that you put in that no one sees when looking at your finished product. But what I learned is that in the end, it's all worth it. Because you can make magic. You can tell a story with a pencil and a stack of paper. You can make objects come to life. And the best part is the moment you show it to someone and you see them smile or hear them laugh, and in a way, that invisible effort, the blood, sweat, and tears that you put in is the secret sauce. It's what makes the whole thing meaningful. It means you want to tell the thing, that story, that much. Because it's easy to type some letters in a box, press a button, and let some AI do it for you. But if you do that, it means you don't really want to tell that story. You just want the money, or the views. And it shows. They get it, the people who watch what you made. Hayao Miyazaki is the legendary animator of Ghibli. It took him and his team 7 years to complete their new film, The Boy and the Heron, which they created with pages and pages of hand-drawn scenes. It took a month's work by 60 animators to create 1 minute of the film. He once said, "The things that matter most in this world are usually a hassle." Animation is tedious, but that's what makes it great, especially in this day and age. And to end this video, here is the finished product of my final project.